got albedo effect and snow reflecting, cooling things when that occurs. Um, and if anybody could say that the particulate that they've put up apparently was to cool the Earth, how ridiculous, because it creates a blanket effect at night and that causes the Earth to warm, so that's stupid. Um, you've really got uh, a no uh, a number of a no radio possibility, and no real age of anything where we have a technology if a computer chip is done for, and how many incidences of radiation, if you go ahead and look on the net and see the spewed mess across the Pacific from Fukushima. um, you've got to declare citizens, and we all, as we are as a people, of and a relatedness to each other very much. I feel like my whole family is connected here, and that we are related to each other. But the will to kill order being a tightrope put, against people with these martial law stuff and what have you. But then if people are getting busy and the count is, and you've got an up in the sky mountain of metal being rained down just for derivatives, and people just having a woohoo, trading ready to crash, and all people, the poor people, put all their savings just collected by those people. But the totalitarian sort of orders and the UN, and no real deep information or conversation happening, that's redacted, goes to show you that something very, 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 very weird is going on, that information is being redacted, but that your freedom, and then our freedom, really is a congressional truth of being apparently not told stuff. It's like, that's ridiculous. Doesn't that make people really mad and more angry, actually? Isn't this supposed to be actual about transparency? But then if you see acts where it's occurred where less and less and less and less transparency is, the people around the earth, and where I've been in Africa and other places, people are really getting more mad. And they don't want that, you see. Or we care very much more for transparency, but then control of the media and the net, um, and any moves to do that, or energetics being aimed, is really a big, huge fingerprint being left behind by anybody who's trying to do that. And then right now, if anybody does do things like that, that of itself can cause people not, the banking people running the banks and things, not to be safe anymore. But to starve, no gas, no electricity, no savings, no water, no air, and mountains of metal being rained down, so no food, and people becoming compromised. You've got skyrocketing of gold, and no use of any of that gold to buy anything with. And nobody wanting to buy anything with the gold either. And they're just spending time collecting gold, but then what are you going to do with it? Just die? And then what did you do? You worked yourself and your fingers, and you put mercury to collect bits of it out of something or whatever in your fingers in Africa, and then somebody has a ring on their finger, and then you work for a year for that, to give as a gift. The whole thing is very ridiculous, Will.